Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing another video. I should probably be having lunch right now, but we're going to do a video. We're going to see if we can get this training back on track with the with this stuff. I can't actually click on that. I would love to know how to make a book, how to actually make a book, but I can't hover over that at all. So. Oh, here we go. Leather. Okay. That's a bit... Oh, wait a sec. It is very efficient, though. 4 paper and then a bit of leather. Because... let's have a look-see. Because this... Otherwise, this takes 10. An enchanted book. That's got to be in the Manor Forge, I'm guessing. Magic Forge. We need 40 of that stuff. Okay. Well, we should get close to 40 very soon. We need one of these buildings anyway for the other research stuff that we're currently missing. There we go, we're up to 40 now. Oh, that's a bit of a slow process. So what do you... No, I guess not. Maybe it was back in the workshop. Enchanted book. Well, the book's definitely in here. And the enchanted book is definitely not in here. And it's not a locked recipe either. Very interesting. There's a... Okay, so this is where we get the spell books. I'm guessing that we've already gotten this stuff then. Well, I don't know. I don't know where we could be building the enchanted thingy-bob workshop. It's not going to be the... so we got Magic Forge. It's not going to be in the normal forge, is it? No, of course not. And then we don't really have any other buildings, do we, that could be doing it other than the machine shop. So let's have a look at the machine shop anyway. But yeah, I very much doubt it. But yeah, maybe that's something that we're going to do, I guess. Getting books, because all we need is leather, and all we need for leather is a pasture and then a bit of grain. So we could definitely do that. We replace this barn with whatever makes books. And this... Oh, okay, that's beautiful. So, just... No, that's fertilizer, sorry. So leather. I'm still trying to figure out if we can actually use the fertilizer here without eventually running into problems. And I'm really not sure if we can. Because, like I said, eventually the fertilizer is going to just block up. And then the entire thing will be blocked. The only way we could do it is if we had a trash thing that destroys blocks. And I'm not sure that we really do. logistics blocks. Because then what we do is we send all of the thing off to the off to the farm, and then if it's not needed in the farm, then we destroy it. And that's kind of what we'd have to do. Paths. These are just faster versions. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's all that helpful. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Could get it working, but for now we're just going to get the grabber, and we're going to get the grabber to be leather, which is down here. So you require water. Huh, okay, so you require water. Maybe we should have you over here then. 6. I'm guessing the farm probably needs water as well. So let's get our farm going. And then we're going to get a grain mill going. Like that. So you are providing animal feed, and you are providing grain. And we're just going to get a bunch of farm tiles, and then we will be good here. Of course, we will get a ton of them. Plant grain. And even though I'm not sure whether or not this actually works, I will be supplying this. It does seem to be doing something. Oh, I see. We've actually got water on these tiles, and then that definitely seems to be going pretty fast. That's slow. Okay. So even though this doesn't seem to be doing anything, it still does seem to be working. Now, let me explain it in a bit more detail, because this has 2 outputs, right? Leather and fertilizer. So I could have a normal conveyor belt spitting out like this, taking everything. Everything would come out there. I would let's delete this, or let's move it anyway. We can shift all these guys up maybe, so we don't, although we don't really want this paper to be stored anymore, do we? We want to kind of throw it away. So I'm going to, I kind of leave that there, but what we'll do is this will all get deleted. Delete all that paper. And then we want a workshop. To do that, and this will make our books. Okay. So you, well, actually we'll delete everything in here. And we get the one off the conveyor belt and delete that as well. And then this will delete everything as well. And we got the one off the conveyor belt as well. So that means we can move that down there. And now these will all be filled up with books. Oh, over there. So you can see here we've got two things going on. Now, let's have a look. Let's sort of go through this just so I can sort of explain what the problem is, because it's a problem that I've run into in Factorio quite a bit, and it's a very annoying problem. So we're going to go like this, and I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to say logistics blocks will force matching items to take the specified path. So this is only going to be for leather. So any fertilizer should go here, which means we should delete this. And then we got another barn. We're going to build a barn over here. So this will only ever have fertilizer in it. Only ever have fertilizer. Now, what we really want to do is we want to have this going like this. And cross a bit. Now this is going to get a little bit tricky, but what we can do is we can have a wood arch there, and then we go there, and then this one also supplies fertilizer. So it seems like a perfect loop, like perfect at this end. So, however, this whole loop relies on the fact that the farm will use all of the fertilizer that it gets. So, and right now it is. Hang on a sec. I think I'm missing something. I think I've been missing something for a long time, and I think I finally figured it out. And I also think I'm lost. Okay, over here. So, this guy never used the fertilizer, never really used the water. Kind of used the water. We had supply water, and we had supply fertilizer. But these aren't farm tiles. They're just normal tiles. And that's why the water went down at some point, because we did have some farm tiles. Do we still have a farm tile here somewhere? I can't see one. So that's it. It only puts the fertilizer on the farm tiles, and it only puts the water on the farm tiles. Okay. I'd love if that was actually filled in, but whatever. So, basically, let's say that this produces... How much leather does it produce? It produces 1 every 8 seconds. Now this uses one, is it 1 every 8 seconds? Yeah, 1 every 8 seconds. And this one uses 1 every 2 seconds. But only when there are growing crops. When there's no crops growing, then the fertilizer will just stack up like it's doing now. So, if this doesn't get used enough, so that the fertilizer is actually used less than once every 8 seconds, what that means is we're generating a net positive amount of fertilizer. So this is generating more fertilizer than than this one is actually using overall. And what that means is this will fill up, this will back up, this barn will slowly fill up, slowly fill up, and then eventually it'll get to the point where the fertilizer is stuck on this conveyor belt. It won't get sent over there, only the leather goes over there, but it'll get backed up here, which means the leather will get stuck. And what will happen there? Will it recover? Now, see, what will happen is the fertilizer will get filled back and back and back, and this entire belt will fill up. These two outputs will fill up, and because these two outputs are filled up, it won't use any of the animal feed, which means this will back up, which means this grain will all grow, but then it will never be used, which means that they'll never need to regrow it, which means they'll never need to use the fertilizer. So the entire system will become stuck. That's if we don't use enough fertilizer. That's why I was looking for a bin function before, because I wanted to be able to chuck the fertilizer that we weren't using. And I'm just going to close the window because it's supposed to be warm today. It's supposed to be 20 plus, but it's very windy and the wind is not that cool. See, we already got a bit of backup here. And adding more tiles wouldn't help because it'll only go through the tiles that it needs and then chucks them into here. So, yeah. So this is going to be a very interesting system, and as far as I know, what I'd like to do is I'd put a thing here that says send it across if there's room, otherwise move it over here and then throw it in a black hole. But there is no black hole. And the fact that there's not a black hole is problematic because it means the entire system could block up. Now, of course, the alternate approach is that we put a filter here. We never take the fertilizer out. We only ever take the leather out. And then we just deal with the fact that these will grow the grains a lot slower. Which I think is fine because it's still providing enough here, but then again, the overall speed here isn't that good. What do you need? You need 2. I think we could speed this up a little bit. This is research, of course, so we'll go nuts. We'll chuck as much stuff on there. Yeah, this is already, in the short time I've been talking about it, it's already backed up all the way to the barn. We might have to just shut that off at some point. We could easily go back to the barn and empty it out every now and then. But this is still not a good system. Especially since I was hoping that it would use all of them, but it's tending not to. It's not using them fast enough. We have just increased the speed. Although, where's we need a better metal conveyor. There we go. That might help. Okay, and this is going a little bit fast now, so let's speed that up. Okay, so we're finally able to deal with this a little bit better. Produce that a bit faster. Of course, this will produce fertilizer faster, which is going to back this system up even. Yeah, it's 11. Okay, so I'm going to put a stop to this system right now because I really don't think we're ever going to use the fertilizer fast enough to keep up to actually drain it from this system. And even if we were to add another farm, another grain mill, whatever, we still only got one pasture farm, and it's still taking the input in at the same rate that it's putting stuff out and blah, blah, blah. So I don't think it would help too much. So the only place to really create a stable system is by stopping it here, which is nice. It's nice to have that option. So grabber. So we're going to filter so that only leather comes out. And we can see the fertilizer is now stuck in there. If this had multiple outputs, then we would be fine. Then we would be, if I could have multiple outputs from here, from a single building, then it would be fine. Or some way of getting fertilizer out here, putting it on a separate belt, then putting the belt into that barn. And then if it backed up, that line backed up, it wouldn't stop this. But it's a single belt coming out. And even if we had like a splitter or something like that, it would still stall on the very first belt that comes out. So it's a single output system, which really sucks. So what do we got here? So we got some leather, we got some books. Okay, we're building up a decent amount of books. This is really nice. Now we need mana crystals. So let's build those. Magic forge. And we're just going to build a little setup here. I'm not sure how much it really needs to be, how crazy it really needs to be, but yeah, so we'll build a little system here. I believe this guy needs some, so we need mana crystal, we need some fuel, so let's get a forester. We could also put a bit of coal on the ground, but this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Get some trees. Mine. Now, of course, we haven't got anything down here to mine yet, but we are going to build a mana crystal. Mana shard. Ha! Okay, so we need 10 in storage and we need 20 crystals. Okay. So that's doable, I guess. The crystals are a bit of a pain. Okay. Anyway, we'll get that set up. We'll need some more advanced stuff later on. But these are just so these are earth crystal, air crystal, water crystals. Okay. I think yeah, okay. Well, I'm not going to be moving the this research thing around for the purposes of getting over to other places. So, yeah, we're just going to have to develop it over here. Probably create the air crystals locally with whatever mana crystals, and then figure out how to create air ether, and then we'll just cart it across. We'll cart it from everywhere over to the center. And we need to start buying more of these because I've got air, and I think we had earth over here as well somewhere. But I haven't found the other two yet, so that'll be a bit of a pain. So anyway, first things first. Placing down a mana crystal. Mana shards, 10 of them. That's not too hard. We're already mining the damn things. And they're already stuck there, so let's just create a barn. And let's create a logistics block right here. So that'll get us, oh, whoops, don't want that. That was getting the, that was getting these as well, the coal. That's not what I want. Delete. Do not want the coal mixing in there. Coal has its own storage. So, yeah, there we go. Now we need to get some purple coins. How do we get those again? So, not there, not there. Gourmet foods. I don't think... we can get a berry cake. That's a bit over the top though. Apothecary. Earth elixir. Nah, that's too advanced. That's all the stuff we haven't got done yet. Magic robe. Okay, so produced by Enchanter. Produced by Enchanter. Produced by Enchanter. We have an enchant. Okay, so all of these are produced by enchanters. I couldn't see an enchanter. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. Enchanter. Mana power. Oh god, this is one of these situations, isn't it? Okay, so we need to do that research that we can't currently do because we haven't got the mana things close enough. Okay, so let's see if we can get an alternate dodgy form. No, elemental refinery, definitely not being able to do that. Berry cake. I really don't want to make a berry cake. I really don't. Okay. Okay. All right. If I put a wagon there, and I tell you to go over there, no, you can't do it. You cannot do it. We need to get, how many of these do we need to get? Because is this the thing that's holding up the enchanter? No, not even. We need mana power. Mana power needs a lot more of these. A lot more. Okay. Do we have alternate options? Oh, these are mana shards up here. Okay. Oh, here we go. There's mana shards right there. Alright, that's beautiful. Where's that stupid wagon? Get out of there. Okay. So we got a bit of a window here. Let's just open this one up as well. Ah, a bunch more mana shards. Ooh, look at that stone, underwater stone. Excellent. So let's set up a quick and dirty thing here. So we need magic forge. So we just need the mana shards. Let's just move this setup over. And move the forester over. Come on. You know what? Let's get rid of a couple of these mana shards. We don't need all of them. Okay. And then we move the mana forge over. Like so. Mana shard. And you still got that set. You got that set. Okay. Excellent. So there we go, all the way down into the school. And we X all of these. So I think that takes care of our research problem. As that was actually lucky that there was a bit of mana over there. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Mana shard. Oh. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a fair point. It's definitely good that I turned off that multi whatever the hell it was, because now I can actually see what is being mined. I was definitely seeing it before, but I think it's only when I had it selected and then it wiggled a bit and I was like, what's going on? And then I deselected it and then nothing wiggled, so yeah. Okay. Alright, so mana crystals, come on in. We got books as well. I wonder how the books are going to work. Oh, so they fill up this meter and then you use 16 every time. Okay, no, that's cool. We want a cache here as well for these. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so it just takes that, and then when it gets down to where they're gathered, there's more than 10 space free, it chucks in a couple more books. Oh, we got a fair amount of books, not a ton of them. But let's put a barn in there. Okay, so that'll take care of that, and also the next recipe as well. I think the next one, mana power and elemental extraction, will require base level 8. That's a bit hectic though. Oh, that one requires purple coins as well, but we should be able to get purple coins by then. So we need to start looking at that. So we go straight to the specialty goods. Link to 30 houses. Yeah. Okay. Magic cloak. Wow. Magic robe. Wand. All produced by the Enchanter. So I can't actually see how to make them, but it's a fair guess that a magic cloak will require a cloak and maybe some mana stones or something like that. So we might be able to do something over here. Although this guy is not producing a lot of cloaks, he's doing a pretty crappy job. This guy's actually working pretty fast. Well, it would be working faster, but then again, if it works faster, then this storage is just going to be as... What the hell are you guys doing? Oh, you're out of stone, are you? You're out of stone, and that means that this thing hasn't been working for ages. Okay, let's get a mine here. Are you going to be able to work with stone? No, you're not. Not going to be able to work with stone. Maybe let's just cheat here. There you go. Now you can work with stone. And I'll put a little thing there. You are no longer needed. We'll keep that guy around. Just because I don't want to run out of these. I mean, 42, it's obviously been dead for a little while, so I do not want to run out of those. Okay, decent mana transmission, decent research progress. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm going to speed this up, because you actually have a lot of inputs. You got a 12 mana crystals in your supply. So yeah, you need to be going faster. Still tons. Happiness is massive. It does seem to be a sliding scale though, because we only got 70%, but yeah, that's pretty massive. How are things going over here? The iron is, well, this is struggling a bit. Let's push that up a bit. It's just people. That's all it costs, is extra people. We've got tons of people. Okay, so that's looking a little bit more interesting. Looks like the nails are... Oh, the nails are all gone. Damn. I guess we've been running through a ton of these. So, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess we're starting to produce a bit more now. Now that we've upped the iron, it's getting a bunch of iron. It's getting a bunch of iron. We've even been building some mines, so this has been having to go back to the drawing board, get some stuff out. We got 131 of those. I think we need 200 to get the rest of the houses up. Oh, you actually got some meat stew. How did that happen? Meat stew in the inventory. So he's got one, and he's got an extra one as well. That's really nice. There we go. There's the extra one. So, meat. How much does meat stew sell for? 35 gold. Yeah. So this is why we got so much gold now. So this is absolutely brilliant. Where did we make the meat stew? I think it was over here somewhere. Yeah, yeah, right here. Meat stew, beautiful. I don't actually like stew, but you know, whatever you want, whatever the game wants anyway. Okay. Get rid of all these extraneous paths. Okay. So research is on track. Going ahead. Really want to get some purple coins, but we can't really until we've got a couple of research done, a little bit more research done. So yeah, we could start like messing around with stones, maybe. I don't really think so. I mean, if we go to if we build a mine, or if we grab an existing mine. So they can do all of these, gold ore, that sort of thing. But what do we really need it for? That's the question. We'll probably need to start getting some gold if we want jewelry. Like a crown, or a necklace, or magic robes, wands. Wands! I wonder what it takes to make wands. That would be interesting. I don't really want to try cloak, because it's a pain in the ass just to make cloaks. And... you know, shirts. Yeah, it's okay. Enchanted book. Oh, here we go. Protection. So what is this? Fire, air. I think this one's earth and this one's water. So, wait, which one was the purple one? Earth. I think purple is the color of earth. So maybe that's not impossible, because we do have the earth temple over here, so we might be able to do something about that. Can't increase the speed, but no, that costs purple coins to make that, so that's definitely not going to be a short-term solution. Okay, how close are you? Starting to run out of mana, the mana crystals. Okay, that's fair enough. Don't suppose there's much we can do here. We can speed this up. That looks like a pretty good idea. Are you running out? You are running out. Let me boost you up as well. You don't seem to be running out at all. Okay. Mana transmitter. Okay, so we're piping around mana crystals. Mana power. Okay. Okay. That's crazy. I guess we don't have to worry about conveyor belts for them then, I suppose. You're just going to have mana power. Okay. Which gives us our Enchanter. Now this one is going to be painful because it takes 4 mana crystals instead of just 1. You're keeping up with just 1. Alright. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. It looks like it's on the edge of going down, but it seems to be okay. So, that's fantastic then. We've got all the mana crystals coming out at a much increased rate. Now we just got to wait for the research to take care of them. Which is going to take quite a long time, to be honest, but yeah. So that gives us the Enchanter. Is there anything else we want to focus on? Maybe an alternate form of blue coins. Because we're doing okay on blue coins, but that's because we're not spending them. And as soon as we start making purple stuff, we will start spending a lot of blue coins. We just will. That's just the way it works. Elixir. Nah, this is all this crap. Oh, we don't want to do that. Antidote. What is an antidote? How do we make an antidote? That sounds like it might be possible. Ointment, antidote. Remedy. Fish oil, sugar. Okay, what's a remedy? Ah, this is another big one. Oh no, that's not too bad. Water, herb. Okay. This sounds like it's not too bad. So antidote is... So it still needs a little bit of fish. And it needs sugar as well. Where do we get sugar again? So a little bit more complicated than the ointment. Just a little bit. How does it stack up again? 16 over 10. I'm not sure it's worth it. We could get both of them. But I don't think that... We're not exactly filling people with ointments. Like, we still need more ointment. So, I guess improving this system is probably not a bad idea. We do have a boat guy. Where's my boat guy? Okay, no. Fishies are doing okay. 5. Wait a sec. I do not understand how this is working. I think this catches fish. I'm not sure it takes fish. Although apparently it looks like it should be. Did you just work? No, you didn't. You did not just work. You think it'll drop it off at the kitchen. Maybe they do drop it off at the kitchen. Okay, because I'm not sure I like this. Okay, let's delete that. You go over there. Let's X this. Let's move this guy over to there. Now, can you drop the fishies off? Yes, you can. So this is probably like, this will probably run out, and at that point I will need something. But for now, this is a really good system to get a lot more fishies out. Okay, kitchen. So we just need a lot more fishies. I wonder if we put a fishing place next to this. fishery. Oh. No, move. I want it to be next to the fish. Okay. Move you over to here. What? You could be placed in the middle of the bloody river? I'm not sure. I don't actually want to use this fishery. I just want to know if it will cause these to become infinite. Because every time you build an actual production structure next to it, it causes everything to become infinite. So that's what I want to happen. Workers. Harvest. Okay, so we don't really need that because we're going to mine. High quantity of goods. So minecart is just a bigger wagon, and caravan is just a smaller minecart but a bigger wagon. Okay, maybe we could use these to get like the air crystals around the place. Cargo boat, high capacity boat. Let's not get the high capacity one because that one. Let's get a second boat though. Get a second boat. Doing the fishies. Alright, beautiful. So it's full speed, getting a ton of these guys in, getting a ton of fish oil in. How are the herbs doing? Herbs are not great. Can I move you next to the water? Not quite. Okay, you still got most of those herbs. So let's X these and destroy those. So you got that. So you're going to supply water as well. And then we're going to get some farm tiles. And we'll put the farm tiles under the existing things so that it will supply the water to them, because apparently it only does that if the actual tile is a farm tile. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay. X this. Build a bigger road. How are we doing? We got 5. We got 5 going on here. Let's build a barn. And when that guy gets back, we're going to get him to this. Okay, now you're going to take out of there instead. And go to there. And I'm thinking we might get a bigger cart as well, potentially. Because this guy is doing more than it's going to outstrip the cart fairly quickly. So we can't get better carts. I'm pretty sure the minecart doesn't need rails. Is that how that works? Or is that... I don't understand the minecart too much. We could get a caravan, but... Yeah, see, this is what's worrying me. The minecart doesn't need a person, which tells me that it's not autonomous. Let's get some iron wheels on the go. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Buildings. Iron wheels. Oh, so these are backed up. Okay, beautiful. We back them up to 200. Okay, well let's get these guys on the go again. I think there was some hint that I was reading this, but I think when the houses are higher level, then the markets have the greater potential to sell stuff or something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, what? Must have missed you. But there we go. We got pretty much every single house is max level. Except for this one. 5. So that probably means we can just chuck even more goods in here and they'll all buy them. Yeah, okay, so 200 purple coins. Not going to happen anytime soon. How are you going at school? Pretty good. That's a pretty good. Considering each one takes 4 crystals, that's pretty good. And we've still got so many people using less than half our people. Of course, we just upgraded the houses, so that's nice. Oh, red coins. Yeah, it's probably should have been expected because we just boosted these guys up quite a lot to be doing this. So yeah, I should have expected the red coins to go down the toilet. What are we doing with red coins? Not a lot. We got reinforced. No, I'm not going to send reinforced planks over. Manor bricks. Okay, so we could actually get purple coins with mana bricks. That's interesting. Because we've got a buttload of mana bricks lying around. So that's potentially 400 purple coins. So we could do that. That's not a bad way to get... It actually is a bad way to get purple coins because it's only 2 each. Okay, so we gotta fix something here. Okay, so you're producing leather. You need lots of feed. You are producing feed. Oh, the farm can go up very high. Let's just put it up to 5. Let's get a lot more grain going on here on the farm tiles. Because this guy is definitely running low on farm tiles. Hopefully with that much, we don't need to worry about fertilizer or water or anything. Although, does it have water? No, this pasture has water. Okay. Anyway, as soon as they all grow, we should be good. We should definitely be good. Although it would be nice if we did have fertilizer, but we can't. Although we could. Why have we still got workers going into here? And where's the output of this? Oh, it is in that direction. Okay. That's the thing, right? We could do that. And then we just have a conveyor belt. Logistics blocks, grabber. Maybe that's what I should do over in the research section as well. So you are just going to be leather. I'm not sure that was leather. There we go, just leather. So yeah, that works out nicely actually. And then this guy can do fertilizer. So we're supplying fertilizer to this entire thing. We had no, I think I got rid of the second person down here. So there we go. So the person, the actual people, sort of fill in the gaps, I guess you could say. So you get the fertilizer over to here. Okay, I like that. It's probably not necessary here because there's enough growth without needing the fertilizer. You get deleted. You get deleted, and then just do that. But anyway, that's nice, and it just takes one person, so... Yeah, I didn't realize we could put massive amounts of everything. But that will, I don't know if, I don't think that'll actually increase our quality of leather over here, but our cloaks might be a bit better. Might be a bit better. We still don't have a lot of leather though. Animal feed is, okay, so this guy's got plenty of stuff going on now. Grain mill. This is working about as fast as you can. I mean, this is 5. We can put that up to 10. No, let's... The problem is the belt, once again. We need a better belt. Okay. Although we will put it up to 10, because we got enough grain to last forever. Like, that's just crazy. So we put this guy up to 5. So they're starting to wrestle down the amount of incoming. You're getting water, right? You're getting water automatically. We're not getting water fast enough. How is that happening? He's right next to water. That's crazy. Okay. Let's get this guy helping out, I guess. Maybe it needs to be directly on top of the water. What intake speed? 15%. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay. Oh, we got mana power. Attach a mana connector to a building. Then use mana pipes to send crystals. Okay, that's all incredibly crazy stuff. So if we do that, how do we do this? How do we make this better? %. I don't want 30%, I want a lot. I want a lot. We can't put it on top of the water, so I figured that out. Okay. Okay. Let's see how that goes, because that's pretty decent. What are you doing? You should be over here, shouldn't you? You probably can't get over there anymore. Fertilizer over to there. Oh, no, we gotta put the logistics grabber again. Well, it seems like the water is getting enough, going far enough. Okay. I'll put this speed up. Okay, so we're getting a very decent amount of animal feed in, very decent amount of, and we're using it all. The water is coming in faster than the animal feed, so that's excellent. Now we got this, and there needs to be a barn here. As soon as I remove these, barn. Oh, that's a 2 gap. Excellent. Oh. Well, that did not mean to do that. Did not want this stuff still there. Get away. Go away. Now I can't put that in down anymore. That's fine. I think it, yeah, when you drag it, it automatically does some of that stuff. So, okay. You are going to go from there and then drop it off there. So that should result in a lot more cloaks coming out. How are you? You're doing okay, I guess. You're doing pretty good. Don't think I need to expand this too much. I don't think that's going to be a cause for concern. We may need to have a faster wagon over here. Let's go ahead and get those iron wheels going, because I think we needed iron wheels for something, for one of those carts, the mine cart, which I'm still not sure requires rails or not, but it doesn't say it does. High quantity of goods over long distances. And the caravan needs these iron wheels as well anyway. So, let's get a metal machine shop. We're just gonna iron wheel. Yeah, we're just gonna split it off here again. We're gonna keep splitting off this one thing, which I'm not feeling too bad about because honestly, I mean, we're not gonna use that many iron wheels. We're gonna use them very sparingly. So I'll put a barn in here. I'll get them done. I'll get them filling up this barn. And eventually they'll back up, and then it'll be like, whatever. They'll just back up forever. Okay, this is still going pretty good. Pretty good. Still, how many depleted do we have here? None? None yet. No depleted ones yet. Nothing depleted here either. Although they're getting close. I assume some of them will be depleted at some point. Oh yes, we need this. So we finished the research for the mana power. Magic jewelry. You're going to be magic. Oh, you need magic jewelry and elemental extraction, which requires base level 8. So let's do that. Oh, that's blue coins. Okay, so that's going to cost me 1,000 blue coins to get that done. Well, that's, you know, it's not costing me any of the mana crystals, so that's okay. We still got elemental extraction and mana reactor and omni temple construction, which all take that stuff. So, God, that one's going to be a pain. Fire temple? I don't think that's not research. Fire purification? Is that what you mean? Ah, no? I do not know. Oh, here we go. Mana reactor. So it requires a fire temple, but it's not researched. So it's not actual fire temple is not a research, it's just a thing. Okay, well that's very confusing. Or maybe a little bit confusing. Okay, so we were going to get a better cart for this stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that better cart. Mine cart. Forward. Back. Stop. Okay, you are definitely a rails thing. You definitely want to be on the rails. Alright, caravan. You go over there. Okay, that's much better. General store. What do you got? Oh, damn. That's a lot. These guys have just got 4, and this caravan has bunch of room. This is how we're going to be making tons of money right here. This caravan. What do you got? You got shirts. Yeah, I suppose you can keep doing shirts. Where's the other cloak caravan? There it is. You are no longer acquired, my friend. Yeah, because I don't think that other one would ever have managed to keep up with the new amount that we were creating. So we're going to get a massive influx of red coins right now. Boom! 400 red coins just got spent there. The question is, how is that enough? Because we're spending it all quite quickly. That 400 is just getting drained so fast. I'm not sure that we can expand this any further. Like the animal feed is starting to die. Why is it starting to die? You're going through as fast as you can. Water. Ah, no, this is just for stuff. So we're spitting it out as fast as we can. Sorry, let's go over to here. Spitting it as fast as we can. This guy's processing it as fast as he can. There's no output being held up. There's no input being cached. And this guy's processing it as fast as he can. So this is how much leather can be made at the most by a chain of 3 buildings, one of each type. This is the maximum amount. With max workers. If we started to put like extra power, like I think I was talking about hooking steam up to buildings and that makes them go quicker, I don't know. We're not going to worry about that though. That's crazy talk. But we're making a decent amount of cloaks. This caravan comes back with 8 every time. Okay. So that's 8 times 20 is 160. 160 per trip. So it's decent. It's quite decent. But we need more. Shoes require more leather. I don't want to do that. Pickaxes. I feel like pickaxes are something that we could do without too much problems, without too many problems. So maybe we'll have a crack at those. Not in here. Workshop. Workshop. Yeah, if we can get pickaxes done, then that will probably solve... I knew it was going to come down to that. God damn it. God damn it. Well, I guess... Okay. So we're going to do pickaxes. We are not going to shove them on the end of this system, because this system is barely keeping up as it is. Although it's filled up here, it's filled up here, it's filled up here. These are all for construction purposes, these guys. We want a completely different system for the pickaxes. So what do we need here? We need wood, iron, and coal for the fuel. And most importantly, I think I'm going to build it over here, but I think we need to take a break because I've been playing this for some time and I just realized I've actually knocked this slightly off the screen. I don't know how long that's been happening, but my God, that was terrible. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter because nobody watches these videos, so we're just going to deal with it. Magic jewelry. Okay, so this is the quality content you get when you watch my channel. Okay, so why locked recipes? Why are you locked? Elemental extraction. Why are you locked? Base level 8. Okay. So we are done. We are done. I wonder if there's an option to lock that so I can't do that again on XSplit. But anyway, I'm gonna stop this, and then next time it is going to be pickaxes all the way. We're gonna get pickaxes done. We're gonna get our red coin economy shooting through the roof, but that's gonna be next time. For now, I think I need some lunch. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.